Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. In this video, we're going to be taking in to the year of 2022. So 2022 forecasts, predictions, and advice, whatever spirit feels is important to reveal to you at this time regarding that year. I do also offer personalized versions of this reading. It will be a little bit more in-depth and more personal. If you're interested, I will have the link in the description box, or probably just the pinned comment, one or the other, or maybe both. So be sure to check there. Keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life. We're all in control of our own destinies. In the end, if you would like to contact me, book private readings, send donations, send anything to my Amazon wish list, follow me on Instagram, all of that is going to be linked in the description box below. And this is for Aries, by the way. My original plan was to do a pick a card reading for the 2022 forecast, but I recorded up to about an hour before I lost storage space and I couldn't merge it or anything, so I did have to delete it, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do instead is just do these particular subject by zodiac sign. That way you can get the information you need, and also I have enough storage so that I can upload or merge if I need to. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Aries. So this we'll look at towards the end, and I'll also be pulling some more cards as well. So let's go ahead and see. We have 10 of air, so that's 10 of swords. So there's some endings in 2022 for you guys. Now this is, I felt like, honestly, that this is the beginning of something new and something positive. So you're getting ready to transition into more abundance, I feel, because you are leaving something behind. Or that could be a person, could be a toxic relationship, could be a job that doesn't fit you anymore, could be just something overall that doesn't provide you happiness or stability. Is going to be removed from your life in 2022. Some of you could already be going through this change now, and you're kind of, be a smooth sailing transition once we hit 2022. Aries. And when I shuffled before any cards were coming out, I definitely felt a vibe of walking away from something. So this fits the bill perfectly. And then also when I shuffled for you guys the Moonology manifestation oracle cards, I was shuffling and one card popped out. I put it back in the deck and reshuffled, so I don't know which one you have now, but that card popped out. It was actually the Aries card, one of the Aries card, and it said, I flipped it over to see what it said, and it said Aries, go for it. So you're being asked or being advised to go for this new transition, go for that new job, go for that new relationship, some just new energy, fresh starts is what I'm feeling for 2022 for you guys. And that could be said for any sign, for everybody in general, but for the most part, for you guys, Aries, it's definitely important for you to remain content within where you are and not be tempted to go back to something that was either bad for you or just overall kind of made you codependent in some type of way. And also, I was getting a message of your loved ones, your family, your friends, those you are close to. They are going to be safe next year, for the most part. I don't know why I was getting that, but that's another message that came through. We have Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands. So we have some messengers coming to you that could be air sign energy or maybe even a fire sign energy. And fire sign is Aries, so you guys are really going to be within your element in 2022. And I just kind of feel like focusing on yourself and the people who matter in your life, the people that are investing appropriate time, the people who are providing you healthy I don't know what's the word for it, but just healthy boundaries. So it says outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new adventure or endeavor. Sorry. Use your originally. Jesus, I cannot read today. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and in new ingenuity. Okay. So this is just kind of telling you to just go with the flow. And I feel like taking advantage of the creativity that you're going to have in 2022 as well, being confident enough to, I guess, realize your potential and use your creativity in a way that helps benefit you. I feel like intuitive creativity, meaning that things just flow to you and you just write or draw or paint as you you do not literally have to do any of those things, but that's just an example as you go, like doing it as you go, writing down those ideas, doing some journaling as well so that you don't forget, and taking advantage of what the universe has to offer for you in that way. You have 3 of water, which is 3 of cups, and it says a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So 3 of water is a cup. Wow. 3 of cups, 3 of water is a card that I have been seeing a lot. I did a live stream, I think yesterday, and I kid you not, 3 or 4 people got that card. And I have a long, very long shuffling process, so it was no coincidence. But yeah, no coincidence. So having more fun, maybe getting invited to a lot of different things next year. And just allowing yourself to celebrate and not letting anything holding you back from what's rightfully yours in terms of celebrating. So yeah, just allow yourself to have fun. And yeah. So spring. So it looks like springtime is a time of celebration for you guys in 2022. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So spring is a very prosperous month for you guys. You are going to be, I don't know why Spirit is saying held. So maybe this is a place of comfort. You may not be exactly where you want to be in the springtime in 2022, but you are going to be closer. You're going to be closer to reaching certain goals, and you're going to be comfortable and content. And I don't know if I even said my disclaimer, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. Please keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and not at all to substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all control of our own destinies in the end. Now that I'm saying it, I think I did say it, but I don't know why I went on ahead and said that, just in case, because I did that so fast. I don't remember if I said it or not. But yeah. So events, traveling. Yeah, traveling. So maybe there's going to be a wedding or a graduation out of town, or some type of news that is going to, because both of these cards bring news and invitations. The page of fire and 3 of water. So, and this says traveling. So you guys may be traveling in 2022. So yeah, you may be moving, relocating, some of you, right action. So, okay, now this, I don't know what that A word is. So, yeah, that, it says literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So this is about you taking action accordingly to what people are showing you, what things are being presented to you, I feel. So you definitely need to pay attention and be more aware of your surroundings in terms of by eye. Now, normally I would say not to pay so much attention to what you see by eye, because sometimes there's always something deeper going on. But for you guys, people are directly giving you clarity in the answers that you need, and you just need to I wouldn't even say, not read between the lines, because it's there in your face, but take action once you know people are giving you tell-all signs of their actions, their motives, but you need to pay attention and kind of not second guess yourself on that, and just take action. We have a lot of blue here, so a lot of communication in 2022. Yeah, communication, expressing yourself, hearing out other people, or other people hearing you out, vice versa. Guardian angel. So here we go, because I felt this, but not this particular message. What I felt again was your loved ones and your friends and your family, they're going to be safe. They're going to be protected. So maybe it may have to do with traveling, because I feel that with this traveling, you may end up being afraid, and you could already be afraid now. Maybe you're going through needing to travel before 2022 out of town to relocate, or whatever the case may be. For some of you, take it as it resonates, and you're afraid that people are not going to be safe. You're afraid that people are in, your family members or your friends are in danger. You're afraid of losing them or losing something when it comes to the people that you love, for some of you. Or maybe you're even afraid of losing the connections to them. But Spirit is saying that that is going to be protected, and you don't have to worry about that. Don't allow that to stop you from leaving and doing what it is that you're wanting to do. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael. This is stability and protection. So, okay. So this is why I was feeling that. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So pretty much putting your will and intentions out there for the universe to see and help you manifest. Because a lot of the times you won't manifest what you want if you are not being honest with yourself about the entirety of the goal that you're trying to reach. So I do see a lot of affirmative routines for you guys, or maybe that's a suggestion for you guys to do. Saying more affirmations, getting a spiritual routine, aligning your chakras. I feel just a lot of spiritual things to help you. We have energy healing. So yeah, energy healing. All of what I mentioned is a part of that. So your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So next year, your energy healing abilities are going to be at its highest. And I feel like you're going to be part of the reason why people are protected, even though you're not around in 2022 as much around certain people, because I feel that Archangel Michael is going to be instilled within you, and it's going to be like you are him. So, like I said, you're pretty much going to be the one taking care of those around you, and you may not even realize that that's what you're doing. You have a lot of power. And maybe some of you are getting into energy healing in 2022. Maybe you may be giving these healings to other people, going into the profession, maybe thinking about it. Last quarter moon in Gemini. You do not have to be this sign. Well, this is Aries, so, but I know some people just like to watch these even if it's not their sign. But if you are a Gemini, this could be for you. And if not, it could be in other areas of your chart, or simply just the energy that you are taking on at this time may need to work with, things like that. So clear your mind. I'm more so focused on the message here than anything else. Clear your mind. I just see a lot of yoga, a lot of wusa, a lot of Zen energy for you guys in 2022. An affirmation that I want to give you guys is, in situations where I have no self-control, I zen and count to 10. It is an affirmation that I made up myself And it actually is going to be in an oracle deck that I have created. Eventually it'll be for sale once I redo some things. But I came up with it not really just for myself, but my nephew, one of my nephews, he's 4 years old, and he gets flustered, he gets upset kind of easily. And I don't know, he's kind of hard on himself. Yes, he is 4, but he's very hard on himself for a lot of things. And I one day told him, I said, listen, this is what I want you to say whenever you feel frustrated or whenever you feel like you're not in control. For the most part, he can understand what I'm saying. So I have told him to say, now obviously he doesn't say all of it, but he says majority of it. He'll at least count to 10, if not say some of the affirmation. And pretty much all I have to do is whenever he's in a moment of frustration or getting kind of angry with himself for whatever reason, I'll stop, grab his hand, look at him and say, what did I say? And then he'll immediately start counting to 10. And it actually does help kind of either calm him down or just make him feel a little bit better. So, but yeah. So clear your mind. Yeah. Clearing your mind could be something that the energy healing is going to help, something that you may even be looking into energy healing for, Reiki, if you will. But I just see a lot of clarity coming to you in 2022, very direct, very strong, and just very clear. Answers coming out of thin air. Intuitive messages that you can hear almost as if you are talking face to face with someone is what I'm feeling. Trust in... I stopped because I'm pretty sure there's a card here where we said that already. So that is crazy. Trust and act accordingly. Number 30. Let me find... Did we not? I said that already somewhere. Yep, I did. Sure did. We have a lot of purple here, which means also that your third eye chakra is going to be highly activated as well in 2022. Wow. It doesn't say it here, but I literally said it. Take action accordingly. And for this is just telling you to trust your intuition and act on it accordingly. Pretty much already what I've said. Trust that your intuition is going to lead you in the right direction in 2022. I'm feeling a lot of air sign energy here. So either you might be dealing with an air sign energy, maybe an air sign energy is coming in 2022 for you, or maybe that's just an element you need to work on. And with air sign energy, to me, that element represents individuality, spiritual connection, third eye, all of that. So yeah. But I'm also being guided towards the eye as well, because again, I feel like your intuition is important in 2022, but the main thing that is important for Aries here, I feel, is you have to pay attention to what is being shown to you, like not just within your intuition, but literally what you are seeing, because that's the signs, that's the tell-all signs. All right. So this, decide for yourself, exercise your right to choose. Independence. So I just said individuality. Working on doing things by yourself, for yourself, maybe even teaching independence to someone else. Because I did feel like codependent energy I'm not sure if I mentioned that already in this video so far, but it definitely is there a little bit. And that's what I feel like you guys are going to be walking away from in 2022. And it's okay to be on your own. And this is not saying you're going to be on your own all year in 2022, but it definitely does show that independence is going to be your strong suit in 2022. Surrender resentments. A time to give rather than take, New Moon and Virgo. And then we have surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations. Now, the main thing that I'm feeling here within this message is that forgiving doesn't mean you have to tolerate. Doesn't mean you have to bring somebody back into your life. Doesn't mean you have to play kumbaya at the bonfire. It doesn't mean any of that. Sometimes you have to forgive and let go and love from a distance. And in this case, like I said, yes, you're walking away from something, but in 2022, but you don't want to hold any hate for your heart, regardless of what this person has done or regardless of what situation you were put in. You have to kind of let go of regrets and let go of whatever type of resentments you're harboring towards a person or a situation. But that doesn't mean, again, that you have to be holding hands and sitting underneath a tree and playing hopscotch together. Sometimes you do need to let those people go. So let's see. And we have financial discipline. Learning when enough is enough. Financial discipline for 2022 for you guys. So pretty much knowing how to balance your finances, saving money, opportunities to invest a little bit more wisely for 2022. And I feel like maybe an abundance of money or a windfall could be coming for you in 2022. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be money, but it can be. Abundance comes in many different forms. Keep that in mind. But with the financial discipline and what I'm saying about a windfall of abundance, I feel like you are going, I feel temptation around also money. So you may actually be blessed with some type of lump sum or something. It doesn't even have to be a lot, but it will be enough for some of you. Or you may at least get the resources to get this as well and get your foot in the door to begin the process of receiving those financial blessings. But it's also a test from the universe, from spirit, to see if you can handle it. Because I feel like maybe you have had a problem with overspending or, not being smart when it comes to buying things. And I'm not saying that you aren't smart. I'm saying that sometimes you kind of get lost, or maybe you need assistance when it comes to shopping, maybe even grocery shopping or shopping for clothes or something like that. I think maybe you might either get carried away, or it could even be you need to stop providing someone money and allow them to learn what financial discipline is and what it takes to again with the independency, wow, to codependency, but again with independence, teaching this person a time to give rather than take. But teaching that person that actually, and teaching them independence and letting them do something on their own. So I feel like you guys are meant to maybe help somebody else with financial discipline in 2022 if it's not you. And it could require you saying no to them regarding loans that they may ask you for. Maybe a few dollars here and there isn't bad, but I feel like in general, the money, I feel like, yeah. Again, a time to give rather than take. I'm seeing this as you needing to teach someone else that. So we have mourn 37. And it says, grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then we can move past the pain. So this is about allowing yourself to grieve over things that you have lost so that you can start a healing process and complete your healing process. So you may lose out on some things. And mourn doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to die or anything like that. It can simply mean, back to this 10 of swords here, this 10 of air, where something is ending and you're needing to allow yourself time to heal from that. Not pressure yourself and not beat yourself up for taking your time and just having patience. Have faith. 2020 or 22, actually. It does say 20 or 22. So have faith that you can rise above any, I feel like, temptation, and rise above any obstacles standing in your way. And just have more optimism about the future as well. 2022 has the potential to be very bright for you guys, but the main thing is there's something or someone you're holding on to that is holding you back from being able to have that success. And I just said patience. So patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Back to clear your mind. So definitely you're going to have some patience in 2022 with yourself mainly, but with others and situations as well. And just remember that things we need and want happen in perfect time, and it's not always when we want to. And Spirit is going to give it to you when you are better prepared, and you will have a reason to celebrate eventually. But it's going to take time, and it's going to take maybe lessons for you to go through. And I'm also seeing blessings in disguise. Oftentimes you don't know when there is a blessing in disguise. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the extra. So I'm starting with these cue cards here. And by the way, in the Leo's video, I said that this deck was $10 on Amazon. I just checked and it looks like they've changed it. It is now $14. I think even $14 even, or $14 and something on Amazon. But I will have an Amazon affiliate link in the description box for this if you are interested. It's a 52 card deck. And if you purchase this deck through my link, you will help me to receive a small commission. And that small commission is just going to be used by going back into the channel to buy decks and stuff like that. And just to support me overall, if you want. You're not obligated, but I do appreciate it in advance if you choose to do so. And these are the cue cards, by the way, just in case you want the name. Wow. Cutting ties. We talked about that 100 times. Letting go, detaching, getting rid of what no longer serves you. Mainly for most of you, this is a person. But this is a decision that you have come to, though. I don't feel like they're just going to leave. I feel like you are going to finally be ready, and maybe something's going to happen that's going to make you become ready to walk away from this situation or this person. Bullseye. I'm hearing getting even. This is you having your eye on the target, keeping your eye on the ball, so to speak, and not even getting even with a person. This could just be getting back on track with something. I feel like maybe you were keeping score or maybe comparing yourself. And I feel like you're winning in something. I don't know what that may be, but you're definitely coming out on top on something here. And then we have separation. So yeah, that's another way of cutting ties, and that's another way of saying endings. So yeah, that's pretty much just repeating that at this point. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go with the Eye Candy Oracle by V from V11 Crystals. Wow. So your overall 2022 is you are really committed to leaving something behind, Aries. Something really, honestly, I feel like maybe you probably should have let go of a long time ago, but now you are really going to be ready next year. So I paused the video to pick up the card that fell, and guess what fell? The Death card. Another way of saying endings. Starting a new life, basically. Not just a new year, but a new life. A new way of living. A new attitude. Fusion. I just feel like fusion is another way of being inspired. It's combining. It's I don't know. But yeah, combining. Combining what? I don't know. And fusion really doesn't necessarily even mean that, but that's what I'm feeling intuitively. Nourishment, taking care of yourself. That could be fusion. What I'm thinking of is like transfusion, not in the way that you may think when you first hear that word, but I feel like being supplied with something that you have been needing for a while, especially earlier on in 2022. Whatever that is. But yeah. And so now we are going to do the Moonology. Not Moonology, but the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey Demarco. Blossoming 33. So I just did Leo before this, and it's already uploaded, and they got this message as well. So opportunities for growth in 2022, personal growth and just growth in general. I'm hearing bank account also, so bank account growing, job opportunities growing. And it overall, the base of your reading is because you have cut ties. That's where all of this growing and abundance and all of that is going to be coming from. It's the universe rewarding you. Power. You're going to be taking back your power back because you have cut those ties in 2022. And I feel like you have separated from them before, from the situation or a person before, or whatever cycle this may be. And you didn't stick with it. It was only a temporary situation. But 2022, I see you completely moving on for most of you. Being more level-headed and more willing to welcome in change. And now we're going to do the Fortune Cookie Oracle, also by V from V Love and Crystals. Overcome adversity. This is pretty much just about obstacles. And it could be because you're in the same element, but Leo had some things in common with you guys as well. If you want to take a look at it, it is posted. Establish healthy boundaries. Wow. I literally said that really at the beginning. Yeah. Pretty much this is just repeating everything I've already said at this point. Did I pull a third one? Let me do, I don't know if I did, but I'm going to pull another one anyways from the Fortune Cookie Oracle. And then I will be pulling an affirmation for you guys from the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, which is this here. Trust your intuition. We talked about that also. So there you have it. So now we're going to get to the affirmation. Again, this is the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. It is an affirmation deck. So this is going to be your overall yearly affirmation for 2022. All right. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So it actually goes perfect with your overall reading. And especially with the trust and act accordingly, and the trust your intuition and the right action. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So if you want to, you can screenshot this, since this is for the year for you guys. A mantra you can say every day if you want. But yeah, so that is what I have for you guys. That is your 2022 forecast, predictions, and advice. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. Well, I mean, it's not 2022 yet, but some of it can be current energy also. Leading up to 2022, or just even current energy, because sometimes it just happens like that. But for the most part, yeah, 2022. I wish you guys love and light, and thank you for stopping by. If you'd like to contact me, book private readings, follow me on Instagram, send donations, anything to my Amazon wishlist or anything like that. Everything's going to be listed in the description box below. And again, I do also have a personalized version of this reading available on my Etsy shop for $55.55. And that particular service I will stop providing probably like February or maybe March, because it is for the year of 2022. If you want discounts, I do have discounts available via Cash App and PayPal for that offer, which is a 25% off discount. You do have to contact me before you send a payment to my PayPal or Cash App for that, because I am limiting the spots for the discounted rates. If you purchase through Etsy, it is $55.55. And yeah, so I wish you guys love and light. Take care, stay safe, and I hope we can connect again in the next one. See you soon.